Hello everyone, it's Eddie here doing a quick video on finding zeros of polynomials. This sounds difficult, but if you know a little bit about how to solve quadratic equations and what polynomials are, you would find this video quite easy. So firstly, let's do a quick recap on polynomials. Basically, polynomials are just an equation with a collection of terms where the powers of x is positive. So for example, x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 minus 5x plus 7. This would be an example of a polynomial. Now, finding zeros of polynomials just means that when y is equal to 0, what does x equal? Okay, so the easiest way is obviously to draw a graph of it. So if I drew a graph of this on your graphics calculator or a graphing program such as Desmos, you will see that the graph looks like this, and the line crosses the x-axis at negative 3.224. So when y is 0, x is negative 3.224, and that would be the answer. Okay, you can try substituting this back into where x is in the original equation and see if y is equal to 0 if you want to. Okay, and I'm pretty sure it would equal 0. So let's give you another example. So I have a polynomial here, y equals bracket x plus 1 bracket x minus 2 bracket x minus 3. Now, just before you type this into the graphing calculator, a graphics calculator again, there's actually an easier way to find the zeros. And that is, if you have 0 equals x plus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3, you can actually use the null factor theorem, which states that if you have two terms, okay, if you have a times b is equal 0, then either a equals 0 or b equals 0. So that's similar to what we have here, right? Because we have three terms that multiply together to give you 0, right? You can think of this as a, this is b, this is c. So if you have multiple things that multiply together to give you 0, then one of them must be 0. So which one is it? Well, let's do all three. So this you can just get rid of that, because that's just explaining to you guys what a null factor theorem is. So you can just do either x plus 1 equals 0, or x minus 2 is equal to 0, or x minus 3 is equal to 0. One of these must be 0. So if x plus 1 is equal to 0, then what does x equal? Right, now let's minus 1 on both sides, which will give us x equals negative 1. Or if x minus 2 equals 0, what does x equal? Well, x equals 2. Or if x minus 3 equals 0, what's x? X must be 3. So these are your three answers. Okay, let's try another one. So let's do f of x is equal to let's do f of x is equal to x plus 3 to the power of 4, x minus 2 to the power of 2. Okay, so the question is finding the zeros. So when f of x is equal to 0, what does x equal? Okay, so we go 0 equals x plus 3 to the power of 4 times x minus 2 to the power of 2. So we can think of this as two terms. We can think of this is a and this is b. A times b to give you 0. What does so one of them must be 0. So either x plus 3 to the power of 4 is equal to 0, or x minus 2 to the power of 2 must equal 0. So how do we solve this equation? Well, x plus 3 to the power of 4, so if we do the fourth root on both sides, okay, the fourth root on both sides, we will get 0 equals x plus 3, so x equals negative 3. Or if we square root both sides, okay, square root both sides, we will get 0 equals x minus 2, x equals 2. So let's check that out, see if we're right using Desmos. So let's type that equation in. On Desmos we have x plus 3 to the power of 4, so y equals x plus 3 to the power of 4, and x minus 2 to the power of 2, so x minus 2 to the power of 2. And if you have a look at the points that touch the x-axis, okay, this is a very weird graph, but if you have a look at where the points touch where the red line touches the horizontal axis, it happens that x is negative 3 and x is 2. So there's our answer. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.